Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trek YT here, or Nick, back with another brand new Minecraft video. Now today, guys, what I have for you is a brand new SkyBlock island design that I also have included a schematic for down in the description down below. Now, several months back, it might have even been about a year or so now, since I made the first ever episode of this so-called series where basically I design a SkyBlock island and then basically share it with you and give you the download so you guys can implement it into your SkyBlock server. So I have no idea if this is going to be a continued series, but I was working on this just for fun. I had the inspiration to play a little bit of Minecraft. As you guys can tell, I haven't made a Minecraft video in quite a while, so I decided, you know what, Nick, just go ahead and do it. So without further ado, guys, let's jump right into today's video. So guys, we are in the center of the SkyBlock island, and you might actually recognize this slightly. So if I come back here, you might start to recognize this a bit more, guys. This is actually partially the, I guess, spawn island or the hub for Bed Wars on Hypixel. I really like the Hypixel Bed Wars hub, and I just thought it would look super cool to turn it into almost your own SkyBlock island. Also, just adding as much differences and details that you possibly can to kind of make it your own, and that's exactly what I did today. So just to get this out of the way, these SkyBlock islands are not going to be catered to any specific person, and if you do download the link down in the description down below, it is kind of expected for you to go ahead and make it your own, because I'm only putting in things that I think would be necessary. So like if there's certain things for your specific server you need, go ahead and make those changes. That's not something that I plan on ever doing. So we'll kind of just start in the center. It kind of has 4 separate little areas. 2 of them are kind of the same. So we'll start on this side over here. So taking a walk up over here is kind of our main storage area for just the person who's on this island. So I didn't add a ton of storage because honestly, whenever I played SkyBlock, I didn't find that I needed all that much storage. So, I mean, you got a space for your necessities. If you need to add more storage, there's plenty of space throughout the rest of this island that you can do that. I just decided that this would be my little storage area, and that would be kind of about it. To the left of the storage area, we got ourselves an enchantment table. Obviously, you're gonna need that. We got a couple of anvils and a couple of little chests and our ender chest, so that way we can kind of just enchant something and then use the anvil to make it even better, and then you can throw it in your ender chest right next to it. Over to the right, this is kind of got dual purposes. It's kind of a decorative little thing for the island, but you can also go ahead and use this as a functional farm and get yourself some wheat, get potatoes, carrots, whatever you really need. And it also just looks good at the same time, and I think that's awesome. Up above, we kind of just have some empty space. Whenever I was playing SkyBlock, I found that when I donated, I had extra homes that I could use. So if you wanted to, you could use this empty space for different things like an auto brewer or anything you really need, and you could just set a home up here instead of having to have a staircase up, which in my opinion would look a little bit ugly. So you have that opportunity to set different homes, and then you have extra space to add what you need on your own island. Now, walking back to the center, kind of probably where I would set my main home, we have 2 massive pumpkin / melon farms on the side. Obviously, you can make these taller or smaller, whatever you think. I just kind of put these here as placeholders, but obviously, most of the time on SkyBlock, there's like 2 main money sources. It's either pumpkins or it's iron golems, and this actually could be either or. You could make this a little bit wider and turn this into an IG farm if you really wanted to. Right now we've got pumpkins on this side and pumpkins on that side. You could go pumpkins IG or IG and pumpkin, whatever you floats your boat. But I just know that on SkyBlock you have to make your money somehow, so that way you can build the awesome things and get the materials and buy the materials that you need. So I decided for this design I would go ahead with pumpkins. Obviously you can put whatever you please in there. Another thing that you could do if you really wanted to, you could actually lower this way down and just move the roof right to there, and then you could make this all storage like over there, and you would have an infinite amount of storage. It's kind of up to you. I mean, one thing that I found that I did a lot on SkyBlock was I would have my money making device not on my main part of my island. I would normally go way below the island, and I would build like a platform at the very bottom the size of my island width, and then I would go ahead and build my money sources down there, just kind of because sometimes, you know, the money sources aren't the prettiest things out there. So if your idea of making money is through pumpkins or through IG farms and you don't want to make that the focal point of your island, if you have an IS warp, go ahead and put those down below and then just make the rest of your island super dope. And then again, over here on the side, we've got another decorative little farm area that will also double as being functional. I mean, obviously it's not going to be the most efficient. You're not going to make millions of dollars from this if you're trying to sell wheat on your specific SkyBlock server, but it does look nice. And if you are just starting out, this would be I guess a little way to get some bread and whatever else you could need from this. And then on the other side, we have the exact same thing. We have another massive pumpkin farm that can also be an IG farm if you want. I know on some SkyBlock servers it's actually limited to the amount of hoppers that you can have, so obviously this design's probably not going to work for most people, so go ahead, change it as you need, but this is just what I put in place. And then off to this side, we kind of again have a little bit of empty space, so if you want to put in something specific, you can do that. If you wanted to, you could almost take out this island, this island, and this island, and then you would have this kind of not massive, but this little area underneath that if you wanted to put another, maybe like a little house you could put in there and put some more storage in there, or just kind of whatever you think should go there. Right now, I just kind of have it sitting there pretty bland because I just think it looks cool. And then lastly, guys, we have this shop with this massive dome that I think looks absolutely epic. Now, I know one major thing that I love to do on SkyBlock was I like to have a shop and I like to make it kind of attractive and kind of something that people on the server would want to go to, because I found that on servers, you know, people kind of sell everything at similar prices, so it kind of depends on making yourself almost like a name for yourself on that server. And if you have a dope looking shop like this, I think a lot of people are probably going to come to you and buy from you and or sell to you. So coming in here, it's nothing, it's kind of organic, to be honest with you. We just kind of have chests placed all around. I honestly don't even remember how you set up a shop. I think I remember on the server I had was you kind of just had a sign on the specific chest, then you put those materials inside. I don't know if that's how it goes on every single server, but my idea was, you know, the sign cell would be here, and then you put the item in there, just kind of show people what it is, and then we had a bunch of those all around, as many as you kind of need. And obviously, I had to make it look absolutely epic, so I made it super, super organic, and if you wanted to, guys, this doesn't even have to be a shop. You could take all this out and then make a bunch of storage units around the entire thing, and almost like flip-flop this. Maybe you weren't selling a ton of stuff, you could put all your storage inside here and then put all of your sell stuff over here if you wanted to. It's kind of up to you, but I mean, I think this looks amazing. Surely if this was on your SkyBlock server, you would kind of stand out from the crowd. Most people aren't building massive attractive looking domes like this one, especially something so texturized and so unique. Guaranteed to stand out from everyone else on your specific SkyBlock server. And what's great about this island is that since there's a bunch of floating islands, you can always add more. Like there's empty space here, empty space here, empty space over there. If you wanted to, you could go ahead and add more floating islands to add more stuff, and then you could make your island bigger and bigger and bigger, and just kind of make it your own. I love to give out templates for stuff, but I also really like the idea of someone taking my template and making it their own instead of just straight up copying. So that's kind of about it for this SkyBlock island. I'll have the link down in the description down below so you guys can download that schematic and put it onto your SkyBlock server. If you guys don't know how to use Schematica, I will also leave the link to a video that I made kind of showing you guys how to use SkyBlock or Schematica down in the description as well. Now, obviously, guys, this is kind of like a random video out of the blue for a lot of you. For those of you that aren't active subscribers or just aren't subscribers at all, this is probably like, oh, awesome video, Nick. But I just really haven't known what to do with this YouTube channel for like the last year. I was playing Minecraft for a total of 6 years, kind of like making videos almost every day or pretty frequently for like a consistent 2 or 3 years, and I kind of got burnt out. Then Fortnite came out and I started to make a couple of short videos on that, and then Fortnite, it's Fortnite. I couldn't consistently make content on it because it was just something I enjoyed playing, not necessarily making videos on. And then I tried to make a couple videos on. It was fun, but it wasn't for me. And then I started to make a golf YouTube channel, and I've been playing a lot of golf lately, and I've been uploading pretty consistent on that. So if you want to check that out, that's down in the description too. But I just all of a sudden got this hankering to play Minecraft again. Now, there's no way that I can consistently upload on a regular basis, and maybe at max one video per week. I don't know what it would be, but probably one video per week at my current schedule. But I just wanted to make a video. I wanted to play a little bit of Minecraft. Minecraft's almost kind of having a comeback thanks to Keemstar in Minecraft Mondays. It's kind of putting it back on the spot. People were getting a little bit of fed up with Fortnite, and I think Minecraft is kind of having its second coming of, I guess, the wave on YouTube. So maybe this is a sign. Maybe if this video does well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll try to make some more of these, or maybe I'll just try to find some other thing Minecraft related that I can make videos on. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, definitely show your support down below. But as always, guys, I love you all. See you guys next time. Peace out.